guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining us. I have a very special guest here today, which I did not anticipate having. Oh, this is Gracie. And she's not used to me recording in front of her, so she's apparently very nosy and not sure what to make of it. She's been, like I said, like in a weird mood since losing Fluffy. She's been in a mood most of the year, like with the whole pandemic thing, and then me getting super sick, and then losing Fluffy. So this poor cat has just been through the ringer, and that's just like the tip of the iceberg of her whole story. She's just been through a lot, but she's an amazing cat. She does adjust pretty quickly, I feel like, because she's gone through like a lot. But I guess, like, because she is older, like, certain things right now, like, spook her. So, like, when I'm setting up the tripod, she's like, what's that? Like, what are you doing? So I'm getting all the weird looks. So I am a little bit behind on what I had planned to do. It's been a really, really stressful day or so. I've like had problems with home health care and having problems a few days before Christmas with home health care and getting shipments and getting supplies. That is not an ideal situation. Basically, it's come to the point that I will only be receiving probably half my treatment this week. There's no way for me to get in 4 bags at this point. Not with the way that I'm infusing, because I'm not infusing 2 bags in a day at the moment, because of the way that my pressure is dropping, and then it will of course spike with my Theo episodes, except for we don't know like what's causing the Theo episodes, and I'm not comfortable doing more than 1.5 bags in a day. So the maximum amount would be 3 bags that I could get this week, which is the week of Christmas, which of course adds a little bit of a layer of stress. I'm just going to unpack this while I talk to you guys. Yeah, so it wasn't ideal. They're still working out the details, because that's just how it is with insurance and everything and everybody, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even matter with who. Like, insurance and doctors, insurance and pharmacy, insurance and home health, insurance and nursing. Like, it's all just such a big process, and I was like, I don't want to move my stuff to a different agency if they're covered, because that's just gonna like delay even more treatment. So I'm just hoping for the best outcome at this point. I'm hoping to know something sooner rather than later, because that is the thing. We are in the holidays, and it could take a while to hear back, and that's very, very nerve-wracking. I haven't gone very long without fluids, so it is very nerve-wracking. So there's no plan B if I'm unable to get fluids. We run the risk of just waiting till I'm bad enough to go to the ER. I could, I guess. They don't really want me in an infusion center, to be honest with you, either. So, I mean, theoretically, you could go to an infusion center, but that's just not really on the table at the moment. I do see cardiology, though, this coming week. Yay. I did not realize I have a million, guys, doctor's appointments between Christmas and New Year's. I was like, how did this happen? I don't know. I don't know how it happened, but it did. So I was hoping to like get all this wrapping done and like everything like sorted and figured out. But I did not even open up this box. You guys saw me unpack it. It's been here for probably maybe a month at this point. It's been here a hot minute, a while. This is a weird tag. I feel like I should not cut it. But yeah, so that's what we've kind of been just dealing with. So I brought Grace down here, and I was like, she loves the basement. I don't know why. She's a weirdo. She likes being cold. It's cold down here. Because like if nobody's down here, we don't keep on the heat. That's, you know, a waste. But yeah, so, but I also gotta obviously wrap when Abby is not watching. So it was really funny though, because when I was doing like a tiny bit of wrapping, she came over and she pounced on the package and she opened up the package.
To do, but you woman of God, created in his image to complete the whole of creation, are strong. You have been created with the same inherent strength that when...
Okay, my brain is just still... I think my brain is just overly stressed. So it's like having a hard time like focusing and like coming up with words apparently. Did not think that was going to be an issue, obviously. So I got Abby 4 like big toys. They're pretty large, also in size. And then I am going to be wrapping some other toys for her that are hers already, so I gotta sneak those. So the idea is that I'm gonna wrap up toys and then also treats, and then those toys and treats I'm just gonna like randomly hide upstairs on the first floor. And it's just a really fun find it game. So I hide everything basically, and then I just go around and go find it, Abby, find it. And she finds everything, she unwraps it, she gets super excited, and she has a blast, and then she's exhausted. So it's a really fun, you know, and it's not something like she does that often. She's played it that way one other time. So it's really new, and that's always super exciting. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like kind of show you what I decided. I'm very indecisive when picking toys for her. She's not super picky, but at the same time, like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, she doesn't like, I guess. I don't know, so I guess maybe she's not super picky as long as it's soft. If it's really hard, she doesn't think it's, like, a toy. So, like, anything like balls and, like, rubber stuff, it's, like, hit and miss. If it comes from my dad, it's, like, good. Other than that, she's like, what do I do with this? So, I don't feel like, though, it's not like her being picky. I feel like she's confused. She's confused about certain dog toys. But, hey, she can do the service work. But my trainer said that that's, like, Abby's not the first pup that she's had that's that way. Like, that certain, like, simpler things, like, with people, like, it's just silly to them. Because when I was explaining to her, well, she'll go and get my socks, like, out of my drawer for me or off the floor and hand them to me. But I can't get her to play fetch. What's wrong with my dog? She's broken. And the trainer was like, well, you got to think of it this way. Like, getting you your socks has a purpose. You throwing the ball over and over and over, in her head, it has no purpose. After doing it 2 or 3 times, she thinks it's stupid. Which I kind of, you know, she kind of looks at me like, really? So I kind of brought the trainer's, you know, theory on that. I agree. I mean, sounds logical, right? I don't know. Okay, so I got her a monkey. I think he was from the Kong Company, which we've had before. I think I pay more attention to brands with dog stuff and dog toys, mainly because of Abby's allergies and because of, like, how well stuff is made. Because obviously she's a larger dog, and if I get stuff that's super poorly made, it just doesn't last, and then, like, when she shakes it or plays with it, they just break. Okay, and then I decided to get her a hedgehog, because she, like, has this Walmart one, and it does squeak, and she loves that sound. That's, like, her favorite. So I'm gonna, like, not do that anymore, because I don't know what floor she's on, and if she's on that floor, I'm in trouble. Whoops. Didn't think that one through. But, yeah, so she really likes the little hedgehog that we got from Walmart. I don't remember who picked it up, but she's, like, in love with that. So I was like, well, this is, like, an Abby-sized one, you know? It's not, like, made for, like, a petite dog. So I thought that was, like, a good idea. And then I got her, I guess this is, like, a moose looking character. I'm not sure what he's really supposed to be, but he's nice and soft. And he had, like, tough insides, charming outside. I don't really have much to say. They look cute. And I thought my doggy would like them. And they make lots of cool sounds, which, you know, pups love. And then I had this toy that I brought, like, from, I brought it during the time that I brought her birthday stuff. So I brought it back in October, and I refound it. I was like, oh yeah, I had this for her birthday. So yeah, that's what I decided to get her for Christmas. Gracie! I feel like she just does not get much video time, you know. Not much time on the vlog yet. Here she is, like half of her. You can't even see her. And I forgot to show you guys, I did get her some treats. Well, these are training treats. Super tiny, which makes me super happy. And then this is like for her lick mat. So that's like mixed with water. So that's like a special thing. So that we'll use maybe once a month or every 6 weeks or so on her lick mat. These are mixers, which I'll put in sometimes, occasionally with food, but mainly use them as treats for training like newer things. I did pick up some jerky for her one ball, and I picked up these Kong things to try. We've never tried them before. A little bit nervous. Abby, you know, has a very sensitive belly, so I will keep you guys updated. She did okay with the last Kong treats that I did pick up, but they did not keep her busy very long. She did get sick about a year ago from bully sticks, so I've been a little bit hesitant to give those back to her. What do you think, Grace? And Gracie's like, well, they crinkle like my bags, so I want treats, Ma. But these are not your treats, darling.